What go down each time? What's the deal, everybody? It's your boy Swisher coming back at you, you know what I'm saying? I would call this a post game, you know what I'm saying, but I already knew we was gonna get the win, so you know what I'm saying, there's really no point in me, having a recap on something that we already knew. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna talk about like everything that was, that was leading up to, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like the trade rumors and shit, you know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all all know the main trade topic, you know what I'm saying, which is the Jimmy Graham trade, and a lot of people won't. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. Most people, including even myself, thought that we might be able to get Jimmy Graham for Dwayne Brown. And after sitting back and thinking about it, personally, I don't think Brown wants to leave, but at the same time, he wants to get paid. And it just it's a dilemma, you know what I'm saying? But like it or not, and hold on, shout out to my boy Ed Honcho, man. No, I do not have a beef with Ryan Griffin. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it like, you know what I'm saying, from a overall standpoint, a not overall, but a all around standpoint, you know, Jimmy Graham, he to me he would fit in this offense a lot more, you know what I'm saying, than what Griffin has, you know what I'm saying? And right off the gate, you know what I'm saying, I feel like Jimmy Graham would really be productive, you know what I'm saying? And that's the main thing, you know what I'm saying, production. Now, like my boy Ray alluded to, yes, he's not really on the wrong side of 30 because he's only 30. So I don't know how to gauge that on being right on the wrong side of it, but for a 30-year-old tight end, he's still got above average juice, you know what I'm saying? For as athletic as Travis Kelce is right now, that's what you would probably get from Jimmy Graham. Of course, he won't be, that's that superstar stud that he was when he was in New Orleans, but you never know, you know what I'm saying? Different system, different team, different coaching style, and hey, like I said, you never know. I personally feel like in our offensive system, Jimmy Graham is the perfect tight end because we already have established weapons on the outside. So now you have to pick your poison. If you acquire Jimmy Graham, now you really have to pick your poison as a defense. Do I double hop, who I know is highly athletic, not highly athletic, but has real good ball skills, you know what I'm saying? Can make heavy, contested catches and whatnot, and all that good. Now you have on the other side Will Fuller, who can just simply burn you. Enough said. Now you go and you add a 6'7" tight end in Jimmy Graham that can, like I said, for a 30-year-old tight end, he's still got good wheels. You know what I'm saying? And again, another thing that my boy Ray alluded to, he may want, a big contract, but not necessarily. I don't really think he would want, I don't think he gonna try to max out, again, you know what I'm saying, with like a 4 or 5 year deal, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, depending on what you trade, you know what I'm saying, trading for, like I said, if the offer was, okay, we'll give you, you know what I'm saying, we'll give you Jimmy Graham for, say, our 4th-round pick this year and say a 3rd next year, like it or not, folks, I understand picks are important, but looking at the GM who we have, he really hasn't been able to just find those gems in the 3rd and 4th round. So, like I say, getting a player of Jimmy Graham's caliber, it really helps you. And it helps you. Yes, it only helps you offensively. But like I said, when you can come out of the gates, you know what I'm saying? And if you can go up 14-0, guess what? Like it or not, regardless, and this is any team in the NFL, you go up 14-0, teams ain't gonna be trying to sit there and run the ball. They gotta go into passing situations, which can, you know what I'm saying? And it sucks because our secondary needs help, and I'm gonna address that issue too. Trust me, I'm gonna address that issue. You know, yes, our secondary needs help, but like I said, shit, and it also sucks that our 2 best pass rushers went down for the year. Now, like I said, when you go up 14-0, teams can't run the ball. They have to go into those passing situations, and that can create opportunities for the Texans to, you know, roll the dice and, you know, create turnovers, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? Now, and again, I'm don't shoot the messenger, you know what I'm saying? It's just straight facts. Again, I hate having them bring New England up in a Texans video, but go look at their win-loss record when they're up 14-0. I can guarantee you, when you go look up that number, that stat, you're going to be like, damn. It's hard to beat them once they jump out, you know what I'm saying, with a 14-0 lead. And the Pats have always had a above average defense, but they play really good team defense. And when it come down to the red zone, you know, they play really good complimentary football. You know what I'm saying? They keep you from scoring. That's how you win games. You don't necessarily have, like, it's a bend but don't break situation for them always on defense. You can go up and down the field, and you know what I'm saying, but if you don't score, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? If you can go 90 yards and only walk away with 3 points, guess what? If you put it back in the other team's hand and they go down the field and get 7, it's just like with basketball. 3 is better than 2. Now, granted, you have to make that shot, but if you make it, 3 is better than 2. So, just like in football, 7 points is always going to be greater. It's going to always be greater than 3 points, which is a field goal. And like I say, from an offensive standpoint, Jimmy Graham, he offers you so much more than what you have in Ryan Griffin right now. And like I said, don't get me wrong, I like Griffin, but if you stack him up, like I was saying in the comments of Ed's live stream earlier, if you stack up, you know, Ryan Griffin's stats and, you know, career production, you know, up against CJ Fedorowicz or Jimmy Graham, there is no comparison. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I understand that, you know, certain players aren't worth the risk, but a player of Jimmy Graham's caliber, he is worth the risk. And here's why. Just like with Will Fuller's speed, every play is a potential big play with him on the field. Not only can he high point the ball and go over defenses, especially when it's accurately put in the right spot, which Watson has showcased that he can do. Just like I was saying with the Tennessee game, you know, with Will Fuller. Your odds are you can like I say with a tight end like Jimmy, you can line him up wide. You know what I'm saying? And of course, he's not gonna burn people like Fuller, but if it's a one-on-one situation, that DB over there is probably 6 feet at the most. That's the average height of a DB now, versus a 6'7" target. The odds go into your favor instantly because now you either are gonna get a big play from, you know what I'm saying, whether it be a big catch or a really big gain, or you take, you know what I'm saying, you try to take that really good shot and let him get down the field, close to the end zone and try to draw a pass interference call, which again, with him being 6'7", being on an island when you trying to cover somebody that's that tall, the odds of you panicking and relying on your technique. That's another thing my boy Ray Ray is big on. Technique. The odds of them relying on that technique, it goes down. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you try to play good technique over somebody that's got, you know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. How you gonna try to play good technique over somebody that has you by at least a good 7 inches? And like I said, with the league being a pass happy league, this move would benefit us. Now, I've spent a lot of time on Jimmy Graham. Now let's talk about the defense. Now, if I'm Rick, I'm saying, look, you give me DRC and Quentin Dim's back. Shit. And you know what I'm saying? We'll give you Brown. Now, that trade I'll take because you get 2 defenders for the price of 1 lineman. And last time I checked, damn, I forgot to say his name. That's that fast. I gotta leave this shit alone. Psych. But you know what I'm saying? Not pleasant. Really, the safety that we let go. You know what I'm saying? He was really good for us last year. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you package that in with getting DRC, who has proven that he still got a lot of athletic juice. He's 6'2.5". You know what I'm saying? From a cornerback standpoint, the only corner you have that has that kind of height and size is a rookie. That's Tristan Decoud. You know what I'm saying? And that I feel like DRC would help him out a lot. You know what I'm saying? As far as, technique wise and all that good jazz, But those are my moves, and that's what I would do if I was Rick Smith, to help out both sides of the offense. Because the offense, both sides of the team. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, football is a team sport. And if you don't have it clicking on all 3 phases, or at least 2 out of the 3 phases, then you're going to have a hard time. And that's just football. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as per usual, like, sub, and peace. Also, stay 420 friendly. You know what I'm saying?